Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you can join me. I am visiting a lovely local store called A Changing Nest. They are consignment plus new items mixed in. We're going to have a look here and see what we can find that's different for Christmas. This is a wonderful shop. What I love about this is it's local. And you know, if you go through your city, your town, wherever it is, start looking for local shops like this. This is a wonderful shop. The person who owns it, named Diana, she actually lives locally, and this has been turned into a place where there's antiques that people sell to her, and then she resells, or consignment pieces that she's taken and put here for sale, mixed in with new items. So basically, you have renewed pieces, old pieces mixed with new pieces. And I want to show you how we can take these ideas and not only just decorate your home, but also prepare for the holiday season. This is the time, of course, when your house is on show and we want to make it look good. So, here is a piece I absolutely love, this idea of a caned bench. So if you have something like this already, any caned furniture is good to keep. So caning is where they take a type of kind of like a wicker, and it's put into the furniture to create either a back or a seat. So if you have something like this, it's super popular right now. Do not get rid of it, and nor should you get rid of it. It's a wonderful art and creates a really nice look. Now this is a bench here, which could be at a front hall, could be at a table, could just be in a bedroom. But here's how this has been decorated, with a faux skin put on top of it, so like a faux sheepskin, so we like to call that vegan, and then some pillows to tie it in at a really lovely traditional table. And again, this table you can see is marking tree, so it's got a little bit of detail on here. This makes a really nice hall table. When you come in your front foyer, if you have enough room or you have a large hallway, you add in a table like this with a floral arrangement. Okay, so you may have an antique similar to this at home. Let's say you have a buffet and hutch and you think, oh, it's kind of old school. I don't necessarily want to keep it anymore, but I have it. Well, here's how to design and decorate to make it a little bit more stylish for the holiday season. And again, I'll point out that this has been done by Diana. She's done a wonderful job. So you'll notice what she did. She put in the holiday scene here with her traditional dish set. So you can see she's got all of her white dishes with the gold, but then she's put in the little villages, the houses, mixed in with her plate and her vintage looking Mr. Santa. You can see that there, and there's another one on the other side. So why does this work? It works because it's all the same color. So the dishware is white, the houses are white, the figurines are white, and any of the greenery that's been added in has a white ball on it. So it ties it all together and gives us a really nice look. And you notice what she did here, she's actually added in the container that holds all the dishware here. So it gives us this really wonderful feel. And the last thing that I love that she's done is she's added in, yes, this is cedar bough, but this is faux cedar bough. And you can see how good the copies are today. So you're not going to have prickles all over the house. And she's added a dark brown gold leaf over top. So that layering is what gives you that wonderful festive feel. And on top of that, I love that vintage rocking horse. Again, this is this mix of traditional with modern. And why does a rocking horse work? It works because when we're talking about holiday season and traditional holiday, like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas or any of Charles Dickens, we think of old pieces like that that remind us of childhood. So putting in some of those vintage pieces can make such a difference. Okay, this is such a great idea as well. This is what they call a bread bowl. So this is an old piece, an antique piece that A Changing Nest has added, but look how it's decorated. So this could be a wonderful display on your tabletop. Notice how this is done, that the green is through the center and then the white balls are around the outside. That just gives it really a little bit more presence and a little bit more order. So great idea if you have a really long table. Look at how long this is. This is over 3 feet long. It's like that long. I don't know if you can see, that long. So it'll be perfect on a really big, long dining table. And the beauty of something like this is it doesn't block the view of the person on the other side, which may be a problem if you actually don't want to talk to them. Just saying, keep that in mind. Couple things here. So this is an old cabinet that some of you may have at home. And what I love about a place like this is they've taken this and they've renewed it by painting it. So if you have any old furniture that in the end you think, I kind of love the length, maybe the height of it, and I don't want to get rid of it, but I don't love the color, you can paint it. By painting this in a deep charcoal, it gives it a different feel and helps it kind of recess into the background. But remember, once you paint it, you do change the value of it. But in this case, I think it adds a lot because now whatever you put on top of it in terms of decor really stands out. For holiday decor that is maybe not so golden, silver, and glittery, if you're not the glittery type, you might want to go with this season's direction of lots of moss-covered items. So much more natural. So they have a way more lean or ode to the outdoor world mixed together like this. So we have the faux boughs, we have obviously faux reindeer, but they're covered in faux moss, mixed in with the pieces, different heights, and then we have the backdrop of our LED wreath. And then I just want you to see these lights. These are added in. These are actually rechargeable. I'll just show you here. There's no cord on them, and you plug them in and they recharge. And these are great for the darkness season, our darkest season, because they really add that little bit of light without having to have a lamp plugged in. Now there are lamps which look great too, but just gives you a really different feel. Look at this as just a wonderful statement piece on top of a console, bookcase, anything like this. Looks so cool. Okay, Sam, here comes a cool idea. Look at this. So if your feel is vintage, this is a new version of the vintage oil lamps. So you can see here it's got a bulb in it. This is on and off here. So turn on, turn off. You can turn it up, turn it down, and it's fully rechargeable. So this you just plug into your USB-C, and this is how you create this wonderful vintage oil lamp look. So if you're looking for like a Victorian holiday, this is one of those pieces you absolutely have to have. I love how technology is being integrated into old styles that we've seen in the past. My thoughts anyway. There's so much to look at in here. My God, there's so much. I love it. Oh, look, nutcrackers, pheasants, just in case you want a pheasant. I'm going to say no to the pheasant. Just. This is a really great table set, again, if you're going to do something, say, on your breakfast table or maybe on your island. So you're going to find an old bowl. So you probably have a fruit bowl kicking around that's stuck in the, or a pasta bowl or an old wood bowl. It's in the basement, you haven't done anything with. Okay, you're going to bring it out and you're going to get faux garland like this. This is the cedar, but you can use the real thing if you prefer. Just the faux is nice because it doesn't fall apart over time. You're going to find some balls. Now these ones have magnolias on it, so it gives us kind of that southern feel, but you could use even just a gold ball that you may already have. And then the thing you're going to purchase are orange slices. Look at this. These are faux orange slices and they're so good. They look like a real dried orange and they're around the edge with our balls on top. What a nice display this is. And you can see here, you can just buy a bag of them already done. And I'm pretty sure you can buy orange spray. Just give it a little smell if you want. Just beautiful. Just such a nice detail to add into here. So this is a great way to decorate a mantle. So regardless of the height or the style, most people really like that idea of traditional holiday decorating. So again, we have bough on here. This is cedar bough, but it is faux cedar bough. And it's mixed in with the white balls, which I absolutely love. And the bough on top of this is our LED candlesticks. And this is such a great idea, is using pieces that could go outside or inside because they're the grapevine that's moved into a shape. So beautiful. And then our beautiful wood trees on either side. So we get that height. And here, look at that really nice detail of the red berry wreaths on either side. Oh, I like these. These are so cute. Felt hats. Kind of like the gray. Look at these. Okay, so this is such a good display idea. So they took old lamps and took out what was inside the guts and then made this wire holder to put your hats on. So if any of you have a hat collection at home and you're looking for a way to make it look a little more interesting, go to your vintage shop or antique store or flea market, whatever it happens to be, and buy old lamps, take them apart and use the base. And it just creates a really cool way to display your hats in your closet and or on your head, whatever you want to do. I want to show you that a lot of people get rid of furniture. You know, you drive around your neighborhood sometimes and people leave stuff at the end of the driveway. Well, here's a beautiful chair. Now, for most people, they'd look at that and say, well, I don't know what to do with it. It's oak, it doesn't really match my decor. But by decorating around it, now granted, this is for the holiday season, by adding in pieces that make it sit into the room a little bit better. I'm not sure that Mr. Christmas is the idea here, old Saint Nick, but at a different time of year, a different pillow, a blanket over top of it. This kind of chair, it's very hard to find today. First of all, it's got caning, it's solid wood. Adding in these old pieces to your home can make a difference. Even if you repaint it, maybe you spray it black, it will make a big difference to changing how the room feels and adding in those individual pieces that you can't just buy off of the internet. These are the real thing. So let me show you. This is, again, for antiques, the things that you're looking for. I happen to love glassware. I don't have enough room for it anymore because my whole cabinet is full, but they've described here, these are mid-century champagne glasses, coupes as they're called. So you have a clear twisted base on them. I don't know if you can see. So these are the real thing. Someone has put them in here for sale, and then they have the red glass as the top part of the coupe. So these are a great find and really change your holiday season. And the nice thing is these are, you're basically renewing, giving new life to these. So you don't always have to buy everything brand new. Antique stores or vintage shops, even sometimes flea markets, you can find pieces like this that really up the ante on the table. Oh yeah, let me show you these ones. These are basically sherry glasses. Look at these are vintage, so it's cut crystal, cranberry crystal on here. Just reading what's on here. These are liqueur glasses. And again, the pieces that they would carry here are going to be higher end. These are not your sort of plastic versions. These are real crystal glasses and absolutely beautiful. Even though the weather doesn't seem frightful right now, it's only a matter of time before we're back indoors full time. Before we're outdoors enjoying that snowy weather, make sure you get ready for your holiday entertaining now and look for those neighborhood shops, because you know what? You just never know what little gem you'll find in them. Thanks for joining me.